Hey Gus, it's Michael Cohen here, former personal attorney and fixer to now, thank God, out of office and hopefully soon to be incarcerated, our former idiot in chief, Donald J. Trump. I'm also the podcaster of Mea Culpa, as well as the author of the #1 New York Times bestseller, Disloyal. So Gus, I was asked to reach out to you by your daughter Karen, and on behalf of Karen and myself and all of your family and all of your friends, we all want to wish you a very happy and a very healthy 81st birthday. You know, in the Jewish tradition, we always say to people we care about, to 120, that your life should be filled with nothing but health, happiness, success, lots of love and joy from all of your family, all of your friends, God willing, children, grandchildren, really, God willing, great-grandchildren. And just know, Gus, that whatever you wish for yourself this year, and it's been a crazy year, we all wish you double. So, Gus, Karen tells me that you truly believe that good guys prevail in the end. And, in my case, I certainly hope that that's true, and I hope that that comes to fruition. We're kind of in a weird place right now in this country, and everybody was expecting so much more from our Justice Department that has been so corrupt, so dirty, and so disgraceful. I like to call them the Department of Injustice under the former administration with William Barr. Some of the stuff that this guy did, it's not democratic, it's actually autocratic, and it was acting, of course, at the direction of and for the benefit of Donald J. Trump. And what's scary is just how close that this country actually came to losing its sense of democracy, its sense of self. And who in their right mind ever would have thought that one man, one evil human being, could possibly have done so much damage to our country? And the fact that most Americans, myself included, have no respect for the Department of Justice anymore, simply because Bill Barr just shredded it. Now that we had Merrick Garland, everybody thought that things were going to return to some sense of normalcy, that they would actually start doing inspector general investigations or bringing in special counsel like they did with Robert Mueller to investigate the plethora of illegalities and improper behavior by Trump, by Barr, by other members of the administration, the Jim Jordans, the Mark Rubios, the Matt Gaetz, the Josh Hawleys. Just all of this needs to be investigated, and it needs some sort of closure. That's what this country doesn't have. We don't have any closure on anything. And now all of a sudden we find out that our Justice Department is going to represent Trump in the defamation case against E. Jean Carroll, where he turned around and he made allegations against her. That goes back to obviously many years ago when she claims that there was inappropriate sexual contact. Well, look, like I said, I do certainly hope that you're right, that good guys prevail. And I do thank you for, your support and your faith in me. I have to tell you that this has been one of the worst experiences that anybody could ever imagine. The sadness, the pain that your family goes through is the worst. What Trump did by throwing me under the bus to protect his own fat ass is just disgraceful, without taking into consideration my wife, my children, the SDNY, with the threatening of my wife that they were going to indict her as a co-conspirator to the hush money payments, the allegations that they all threw at me of tax evasion and misrepresentation to a bank, all bullshit. Every single part of it was complete and utter bullshit. Lies, lies, and more lies. Yeah, I paid Stormy Daniels, but I did it, as I stated, at the direction of and for the benefit of Donald J. Trump. First of all, it happened before I was even working for him. It only came to fruition in 2011, and then again in 2016, when, it just became a big story again. So, look, it is what it is. Now, I understand that Karen hasn't seen you in Newfoundland for 2 years as a direct result of this COVID-19 pandemic. Another thing are, Captain Chaos, this narcissistic sociopath, just completely discounted when he turned around and he, stated to the world that it's nothing more than like a flu. Don't worry, go back to work. Instead of telling people the responsible adult thing to do: mask up, safe social distance, keep your hands clean. Let's wait till the vaccine is created. But he didn't care. He doesn't care about anyone or anything other than himself. So what ends up happening? 600,000 plus Americans are now deceased, and all of the loss of that life sits on his soul and sits in his hands. And listen, we've seen this happen before in the past, like with the Kennedy family and so on. It's a lot of bad luck that comes to families when somebody does the things that, Donald did or that Jack Kennedy had done in the past. It's just karma catches up to you. So look, she also tells me that you want to thank, that she wants to thank you for all of the wonderful lessons of life that you've given, to her to step up to be a good person, and good for you. I have that kind of relationship with my daughter as well. There's a very interesting and an old saying that says, a son is your son till he's taken by a wife, but your daughter is your daughter for the rest of your life. And it's just so true. So, obviously the love that she has for you is wonderful. Again, Gus, we want to both, and everybody in your family and all of your friends, we all want to wish you a wonderful and a happy and a safe and a healthy 81st birthday. Please, and I do use these cameos also as a public service announcement, please stay safe, safe social distance, mask up, keep your hands clean, and most importantly, if it's available to you there in Newfoundland, please get the vaccination. It makes no difference which one. They all have, close to 100% efficacy. So stay safe, stay strong. Happy birthday, my friend, and many, many more.